welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Colorado Rockies. Gurriel in the box now, takes strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. In there, got him looking for the K. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
A lot of adrenaline we can.
Game one of the National League Championship Series. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Gallup back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now here's Nolan Jones. He's already homered in this game. Rips that one to right. He's got it. Throw over to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's Elias Diaz. Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Stepping in, Adael Amador. Out there to center. Grichuk drifts towards it. That is the inning. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. And it's 2-0. This is the National. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Randall Grichuk now. That's in there. Strike one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
One down, base is empty. Glares it into the outfield. Snags it for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Suarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. There's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. And he deals. And a liner out into right right center for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Well, these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now a chance for Brenton Doyle. Right side. Carroll moving under it. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. Both runners able to move up. Aggressive play, and it's second and third now. One away. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 4. Nicely done. Brings home 2. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. That one out against the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The Rockies trying to break this one open here in the late stages of Game 1. That one ripped but foul. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Bounce to the right. Marte on to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jordan Lawler. So they bring on the veteran, Tyler Kinley. And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking his hitters. Next offering is in for a strike. He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Swings through that one for strike 1. Kinley, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a ball popped up under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Miguel Castro. And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers in their number. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And at first, now Adael Amador. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second to Walker, and that's 2. The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield. Fly ball down the line, and a foul ball. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're on to the 9th. Back here at Coors Field. And now, Corbin Carroll. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. That's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the NLCS. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
The D-backs down to their final strike. Got it. Ball game. So the Colorado Rockies are not slowing down. They pick up the win here in game 1.
Now, these guys are undefeated so far in the postseason, Boog, and when a team has this much momentum behind them, they can ride it all the way to the World Series. So it's easy to start thinking about these guys as a team of destiny right now.
El Amador digging in for the Rockies. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Paul Sewall up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Nelson, the lefty, warming up as well. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. How about that double play?
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Thomas gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Struck him out looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Rogers makes the grab for the second out. Alec Thomas now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's the 3rd. McMahon sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Michael Toglia. Back to work. Inside corner for a strike. 1-1.
Well, these Rockies, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient.
And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Brendan Rodgers. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 4-3. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel back up the middle and the other way.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Kyle Nelson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Misses inside. And the count even 1-1. Deep out to center field. Thomas gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Rocks with the run-scoring double. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fastball for a strike. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Tyler Kinley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Renfroe makes the grab, and there's one down. Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. There's a strike.
For a night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a bouncer. Sends it to Tolia, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kevin Ginkel.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Thomas makes the grab on the run.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Number 82.
Line to left, and it stays there. And now he gets into the corner. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, one out of El Amador. The next to hit, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fought off foul.
Oh, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Rockies down to their last out. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they hold the tying run at third. We're up the stop sign even with 2 away. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. Here's Michael Toglia down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks secure a big road win in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home. So the Arizona Diamondbacks pick up a win here in Game 2 to level the series at 1 game apiece.
Yeah, this thing is turning into the series we expected, Boog. A pair of evenly matched teams going back and forth. I think we're in for a good one.
Seems like we're destined to come back here for at least one more game, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see this series go 7. One down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Just missed. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 3 of the NLCS.
Wow, they call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. With the tying run on at first here in Game 3. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. New inning getting started. Here's Colorado's DH, Chris Bryant. Montgomery back to work. Rip to third. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Here's Michael Toglia. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. And now Adael Amador. That one ripped. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Close, but call the ball. 1-1. There's a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Quantrill ahead 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you've got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. trying to hold a one-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Got him swinging. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, feeling really good about what he's working with. And that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
0-1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the pitch. Fouled off down the right side. And the 0-1. Slider misses outside. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check on the runner. Doyle dives back in, but they got him. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. That one the other way. Hauls it in 2-away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
One strike.
And the right-hander deals. In the air, center field. Thomas should have this one. And that is that. Back here in the desert, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swings through that one.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Just off the inside edge. In the air to left center. Renfroe getting an angle on it. He's got it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 50.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Popped up. Rodgers settles underneath it. And that's the inning. So we're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Miguel Castro.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ezequiel Tovar. Here comes a pitch. It's through for a hit. And the postseason success continues for him. Here's Chris Bryant now. On the ground, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. To Walker, and that's 2.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. New arm out of the bullpen, Justin Lawrence.
Save opportunity for him right here. And he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And there's a hit. And the tying run is on base here at the bottom of the ninth.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Marte in the box now. Takes strike one. There's one. A double play. That might send some folks towards the exits. 2 gone.
That's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Got him, and that's the ball game. So the Colorado Rockies take control of this series up 2-1 heading into Game 4.
What a win. The third game of a 7-game set's always such a critical point in the series, and no matter where the series stands, these guys have got the momentum now, and they don't want to give it back.
Yeah, and it turns Game 4 into a desperate situation for the club across the diamond as they'll look to get this series back to even.